Beth said yes, she can.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Heart
Good.
disease. Each year in America, we spend $316.8 billion just to treat heart disease symptoms, not prevent it or cure it. $316.8 billion. Okay, that's pretty big. We spend for diabetes $342 billion a year just to treat the symptoms, not prevent it or cure it. Here's the biggie, arthritis. We spend $626.8 billion. That's double the heart disease cost. For arthritis, osteoporosis, we spend $6.7 trillion a year just to treat the symptoms of osteoporosis, not to prevent or cure it. Okay? Now, let's kind of look at this a little bit. Another aspect. 800,000 Americans each year die from cardiac disease. 800,000 Americans die each year from cardio disease, heart disease. A third of those, 160,000, are people under the age of 65. They're kids and teenagers and that kind of stuff. Okay? This is a big number. Okay, almost 1 billion people in America die from heart disease. Okay? And so what's going on here? These are nutritional deficiencies. These are not genetic. So Shar said, people have to start taking before you get sick. Take them. I've been taking these things since I was 3 years old. My dad was a professional boxer. He took me to the gym when I was 3, and all those boxers at the gym were taking all these vitamins and minerals. When I'm 3 years old, I started taking vitamins because I'm seeing all these athletes taking the vitamins and minerals, so I wanted to be like them when I was 3. So that's when I started taking vitamins and minerals. In a couple of months, I'll be, let's see here, I'll be 86 years old. I'll be 86 years old in a couple of months. I'm very proud of that. It's very exciting. Okay. And so, we have lots going on. What should I say? It's one of those things where you have to pay attention to the details every minute of the day if you're going to be okay. Now, people who go to the bars all the time on payday and they eat their peanuts and all that kind of stuff, they get liver cancer, and the doctors think it's and they get heart disease, and they think it's the alcohol. Okay, in the beer. No, it's the aflatoxin that causes aspergillus to cause liver cancer in bears and all the zoos in the world. All the beer drinkers in the world get liver cancer caused by eating peanuts, not the alcohol in beer. Okay, same way with the heart. Okay, you get heart disease, okay, when you have these problems. And when you go to the old Bible, let's go to the old Bible. Okay, let's go to here. Number 10 was Enoch. He lived to be 365. Number 9 in longevity, Lamech, okay, died 777. Number 8, Methuselah, lived to be 895. Number 7, Enos, lived to be 905. Those are years. Number 6, Enon, 910 years. Number 5, Seth, died at 912 years of age. Adam, number 4, lived to be 930. Noah lived to be 950. He was number 3. Jared, number 2, lived to be 962. And Methuselah lived to be 969. Okay, these are unimpeachable numbers that come from the Old Testament Bible. Okay, now, when you look at it now, we have all the stuff that's necessary. We have the book, which is one of our bestsellers, okay, called Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Sold over 347 million copies of that book. Before it became a book, it was actually a, what do you call it? Let's see, here it was.
Cassette tape.
We sold 40 million copies of that tape, that videotape, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. And then the CD came out, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. We sold, 20 million of those. And then Dead Doctors Don't Lie, this is the newest thing. It's a DVD. And This DVD is 2 hours and 10 minutes long. It's one of my best lectures I've ever given to a big audience, a couple thousand people. Okay. Professionally copied, or let's see here, recorded. That's what it's successfully recorded by professional movie theater people. This wasn't grandma filming this. This was professional movie theater people who make movies, okay? Dead doctors don't lie. Somebody should go to jail. Everybody should get this. If you're going to be giving, lectures and stuff, you need the Dead Doctors Don't Lie. We need the Dead Doctors Don't Lie CD. Dead Doctors Don't Lie. With huge army, okay? We'll go out there and help people, and you'll be making, stream things. You get a percentage, okay? And it's one of those things where we have a system that's been going along for years and years and years and years. We know what works. Okay, we know what doesn't work. Okay, so this is, let's see here. Let's look at the lifespan by states. Okay, let's look at right now lifespan by states. Hawaii is the longest lived peoples in America. They live to be 80.7 years. Okay, Minnesota, interesting enough, lives to be 79.1. Vermont also lives to be 79.1. Let's see here. New Hampshire lives to be 79. Washington State lives to be 79.3. Utah lives to be, and Minnesota lives to be 79.1. 80.2. Massachusetts lives to be 79. California lives to be 79. Oregon lives to be 78.8. Vermont lives to be 78.8. Okay, Mississippi lives to be 72. Let's see here. Louisiana lives to be 73.1. Alabama lives to be 73.2, and Kentucky lives to be 33.5. Okay. The United States in the world ranks 17th in longevity. There's 16 other countries who live longer than us. Okay. The shortest lived people come from Mississippi, 72.8, West Virginia, 72.8, Louisiana, 73.1, Alabama, 73.2, and Kentucky, 73.5. And they're amongst the longest lived peoples. They live to be 84.2. England lives to be males 77.5, females 81.7, Germany 81.1, 78.7 for males and 83.8 for females. France is 82. Russia is 70, 65.5 for males and 74 for females. Okay, so that's what you're looking at if you're doing everything perfectly. Okay, but don't forget the books and the CDs and DVDs and stuff. These are great tools. You're going to get the information out there. When you buy these things, you get a big discount. When you buy more than 10 copies of each title, you get a nice discount, and then you sell them at the regular price. You make a little bit of profit. And we have the book Epigenetics. Epigenetics. Okay, the book Epigenetics is 500 pages. Okay, and it covers all the main diseases that afflict human beings in the big cities around the world, and the countries around the world. Okay, which doctors think are genetic. I hope you're sitting down. There are no genetically transmitted diseases. There aren't no genetically transmitted diseases. They're all nutritional deficiencies because everybody in the family has the disease, not because of genetics, but because they're all eating grandma's recipes. Okay, everybody's eating the same thing. They're getting disease. It's not genetics. It's because of what's missing. Okay, in those foods that they're eating and the recipes that they're eating. But knowing these things, you take the 90 essential nutrients. You take the secret sauces, which are specific nutrients for specific diseases. You can't just take those specific secret sauces only. You got to take the 90 plus the secret sauces, and then you get the maximum benefit. Okay? This is one of those things where this is unimpeachable evidence. We've been doing this, gosh, like I say, a couple of months. I'll be 86 years old. I started taking these supplements years old because my dad went to all the boxers and all these vitamins and minerals. I started doing it when I was 3. Okay. And so that's why people think I'm in my 50s when they look at me. They can't believe I'm going to be 86 in a couple of months. Okay. So you can do the same thing. Our goal is for everybody to live to be 100 and more. And of course, we have 27 best-selling books, which cover a lot of territory. Let's Play Doctor is kind of universal for everybody. If you're an herbalist and you want herbs, we have Let's Play Herbal Doctor. We have people who live in the modern times. They have metabolic syndrome. They have abdominal obesity. They have type 2 diabetes. They have high blood pressure. Those three things, we call the metabolic syndrome. 35.7, I think it is 35.7 Americans, 1/3 of American adults, 1/3 of American adults have the metabolic syndrome. Doctors love it because they treat them for those things as a genetic disease complex. So we'll have to be treating you for the rest of your life. No, we can get rid of that in weeks. Okay. Get rid of the bad foods, take the supplements, and the metabolic syndrome goes away. We have the book. The book covers all these details. Metabolic syndrome. Okay, it's about the same size. It's like, I don't know, 40 pages. The book is all in your head. It's in 30 pages. Those two books will cover the metabolic syndrome, all in your head and the metabolic syndrome. There's about 70 pages between the two. Hell's Kitchen goes into some terrible diseases you get when you eat homemade food. That's why it's called Hell's Kitchen, because when you eat food cooked in a certain way, and you're eating certain foods that come from plants, plants only need 3 minerals. Plants only need 3 minerals. We need 60. So if you're eating really nice looking plants, you only have 3 minerals in them because that's what's in the fertilizer that farmers buy and put in the soil. 3 minerals. You're going to get 3 minerals. You're 57 minerals short. Okay, you have to supplement. You can't just eat well. Eating well won't cut it. Okay, and it's one of those things where this is a forever thing. You can't just, I just do it on the weekends or once a month. No, this is 3 times a day. Okay, you really have to pay attention to the details if you want to maximize your longevity and live a long, healthful life. But with all that said, I'm going to turn it back to you, Char. We can start answering some questions.
Okay. If anybody does have any questions, Martha, have you got any questions? Go ahead.
I'm trying to ask a question for Aaliyah. She's texting it to me, but I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. What is your opinion, Dr. Wallach, on hysterosalpingography? HYESTEROSAPINGOGRAPHY from someone who cannot get pregnant, even being in our program for 7 to 8 months. The doctor said maybe a fallopian tube is blocked by some mucus, and he is suggesting this procedure to unblock it.
Let's just go to something simple. Get rid of all bad foods. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, butter, oats, no buckwheat, no sugar, no carbonated drinks, no peanuts. All those things got to go forever. Can't have it even once a month. No. Okay, got to get rid of the bad foods. Get rid of all the inflammation and increase absorption. Very important. Then, how much does this gal weigh? Do we know?
No, let's just go on 100 pounds.
Okay, per 100 pounds, she needs, say if she weighs 110, 115, it'll be 1. If she weighs 135, 145 and more, she needs 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. Okay, Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, again, if she weighs like 120, 110, she needs 1 Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. Take a half a dose of everything at breakfast, half a dose at dinner. If she weighs 135, 140 and more, she needs 2 Healthy Brain and Heart Packs. Take a full dose at breakfast, full dose at dinner time. She also needs the, let's see here, I'd go with the I-26, which supports the immune system, supports the brain and spinal cord and the heart. Okay, and the heart very, very much needs constant, because it works 24/7 for the rest of your life. The heart does. Okay, it's the longest working tool in your body. When you're an embryo, all the way until even moments after you die, it's still beating. Okay, it's one of those things where be sure you're taking all the nutrients, get away from all the bad stuff. And okay, as Shar was talking about, you need the selenium. Okay, take some extra selenium, wouldn't hurt. Okay, to take, so if when you get pregnant, take some extra selenium. Go ahead and take it, one at breakfast, one at lunch, one at dinner time, because there's some selenium in the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. Okay, as the name implies. Okay, so it wouldn't hurt to get another bottle of selenium, so you can take another one at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or selenium. Okay, and then it's one of those things where you need to make sure everybody's got to be doing the same. The guy's got to be getting everything he needs and staying away from all the bad foods, getting rid of and taking everything he needs, the 90 for life, okay, plus these extra selenium, so they make nice, healthy sperm. And let's go there and have them contact us every month and let us know what's happening. You know, is she cycling? Is she not cycling? Is she getting rid of the fungus or the mucus in her lungs? Okay, we need to know those things as we go along here. So this might take a couple of weeks or a couple of months to bring things around into where she can get pregnant. Okay.
Doc, I got a question. The Ultimate Daily Classic, if you had plugged up fallopian tubes, would that help unblock those?
Yeah, the Ultimate Daily Classic actually helps with inflammation in all tissues. Okay, so it wouldn't hurt. Thank you. I forgot to say anything about the Ultimate Daily Classic. Okay, but the Ultimate Daily Classic, you can take 3 twice a day or 3 times a day, the Ultimate Daily Classic, and that will get blood flowing into the brain, into the heart. Okay, because we're talking about heart disease, through all the arteries and veins. And the embryo needs a lot of circulation too. So certainly the Ultimate Daily Classic would help there.
Okay, thank you. Sue Litchfield has got a question. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Sue.
This was somebody with cardiovascular problems, history of high blood pressure and starting to have some heart problems specifically. But her complaint this time was about a sinus infection that moved to her nose, then to her upper chest. And now she's concerned about treating it and wondering what you would suggest she treats her symptoms with her heart problems.
Okay. No, get rid of all the bad stuff. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, barley, rhinos, no buckwheat, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. Even the diet ones got to go. Then, per 100 pounds of body weight, 1 Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. 3 of the Ultimate Daily Classics twice a day per 100 pounds. Okay, that's going to help with inflammation, get blood flow into the nasal passages in the lungs and the heart. Okay. And let's see here. Don't forget the I-26 for inflammation and the immune system. And let's go there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Doc. Okay, Judy's got her hand up. Go ahead, Judy. You got to unmute. Yeah. She's got to unmute.
Okay. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. I just got a text in. One of our customers has got a tick bite and is feeling really, really sick. He takes the Healthy Body Start Pack, Prostep X, 70, about 130 pounds, 5'10". Very thin.
Okay, so is his complaint that he's thin, or I didn't catch what you said at first.
He has a tick bite and he's feeling very sick.
Sick.
Tick.
Feeling very
tick bite.
Tick bite, yes.
A tick bite. and he's feeling very sick.
Okay, well, you need that I-26 for the immune system. You know, it may be that there was some viruses in the blood that the tick squirted into the host, because the tick may have bitten somebody else earlier that, you know,
Had something.
had something.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's a possibility. But here's where you need to really ramp up on the immune system. Get rid of all the bad stuff, get rid of the pressure off the immune system, and take the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. Take Healthy Brain and Heart Pack.
The colloidal silver, right, Doc? And also the killer biotic.
Yeah, killer biotic and colloidal silver, those two will help a lot with any kind of infections, whether it's a virus or bacteria or fungus. Okay, I take, but I meet so many people every day just to protect myself against what they may have. I take the colloidal silver 4 times a day. I take it 10 minutes before breakfast, 10 minutes before lunch, 10 minutes before dinner time, and 10 minutes before bedtime. The colloidal silver. And it's been used for over 400 years to get rid of plagues. Okay? It doesn't, you can put it in an open wound. It has no alcohol in it, won't burn or sting, and it doesn't have a bad smell, doesn't have a bad taste. It just looks like water, tastes like water. It'll kill all bacteria, fungus, yeast, and fungus, whereas penicillin only kills 2 bacteria. Colloidal silver kills them all.
Okay, doke, we'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Doc, when you take colloidal silver and it goes down through your stomach, does it stop working once it hits your stomach, or is it still go into your intestines?
It never gets that far, because when you put a dropper full of the colloidal silver under your tongue, it's absorbed immediately, intravenously under your tongue. It never gets past your throat.
Okay.
Dr. Can you put the colloidal silver like on the tick bite in case it has Lyme disease?
Oh, absolutely. You can put it in a tick bite. You can put it in your eyes. And like I said, it doesn't have anything in it that's going to cause any irritation. You can put it in a baby's eyes. It's quite safe. Like water. It tastes like water. Okay? And so it's one of those things where the good Lord gave it to us, and I use it extensively. I guess that's why I'm 86. I don't have any.
Absolutely. I can't see anybody else that's got their hand.
I have a comment back from Alia about the woman who's been unable to get pregnant. She is already taking all the things that Dr. Wallach suggested. She is cycling normally. So I don't know if you have something else for her to try or not. I asked about the de-stress, but
Doc, what about the Xerafilm?
Yeah, Xerafilm would be good.
Okay. All right. Well, we have some emailed questions. If I don't see anybody else's hand up right now, so let me get over to the email questions. We have a 72-year-old male. He's 6 feet tall, 135 pounds. He takes the Healthy Body Pack, Immune 911, and the Prost FX. He was recently confused and feverish. He only wanted to sleep and was nauseated by any supplements. He's at home. He doesn't want to go to urgent care. How should he get back on the supplements? Should he start off slowly? Should he take one thing over the other? I mean, I always like to start back with minerals myself, but he's looking for your direction.
It's just 2 ways. Number one, colloidal silver, because it's growing or on in their lungs or something. So always good. It smells like water, doesn't burn. Silver. The tongue, just 3 minutes for lunch, 3 minutes for dinner time, 30 minutes for bed. I threw about 2 of those little rubber bottles a month or colloidal silver.
And killer biotic. I would have him killer biotic too, right, Doc? Because what he's describing could be some kind of a poison that he got loose in his body, right?
Yeah, well, killer biotic kills bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't hurt to take the killer biotic. I take that also. I have 50 bottles on the table. I take 2 or 3 of those twice a day. Those 50 bottles.
Yeah. I can't hear Doc. I don't know if he's through or not.
Yeah.
Everything, I haven't moved.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Sue has her hand up.
Yeah, Dr. Wallach.
Yes.
With weather getting cold, somebody had slipped, but not only did they have some potential ouchies, but their hand was trapped under them. And so it got a little frostbite on it because they had not put their glove on it yet. That's probably why they fell. They were trying to do that. And so with a combination of the fall and soft tissue that way, the skin of the back of the hand has what appears to be a frostbite. So they were asking how aggressive they should be or could be directly related to the skin of the hand.
Okay, well, it needs to be.
We can't hear you, Dr. Wallach.
I don't
Yes.
know what happened. I'm holding the phone in the same spot. I don't know what to tell you. He's okay. Say the stuff again and I'll repeat it for them. I don't know what else to do. Glucogel.
What's your favorite skin?
Mine is the sole purpose.
Well, there you go.
And
Okay,
also, wouldn't they need the Ultimate Daily Classic to get the circulation back in the hand again?
absolutely. Ultimate Daily Classic. I mean, people should be taking that 2 or 3 times a day faithfully.
Yep,
And
I do.
certainly add many years to.
Ultimate Daily Classic and then anti-skin stuff. Like I like the sole purpose. I like the body custard myself for skin treatment.
Can the glucogel and osteo be topically applied?
Yes, the glucose.
Liquid.
Okay.
The liquid
Yeah,
glucogel.
We have the
Liquid.
calcium, the OsteoFX.
OsteoFX calcium.
Liquid.
Liquid.
Liquid. You can take them orally and, put them.
Okay, because
And we also have vitamin C cream. I use every day.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. I got enough to go with. Thank you, Dr. Wallach.
Oh, no pain, I guess.
All right, I have an email question. Female, age 38. She takes the 90 essentials every day, plus selenium, glucogel, and de-stress. She is 5'2", and she's always maintained her weight between 105 and 115 for 20 years. But last winter, she started putting on weight and doesn't seem to be able to lose it. This winter, she gained more weight and is now around 145. Her doctor told her she is borderline diabetic, and according to BMI, she is obese. She's never had high sugar levels before, but she does eat more snacks. What do you suggest?
Okay, when people are eating
We can't hear.
And basically, when you're overly hungry, your body is clamoring for nutrition, and
Right.
people eat whatever's handy, which
primarily
is
minerals,
not the
they're
correct thing to do, obviously.
So add minerals.
Sweeties.
Well,
Hey, don't forget sweeties for the
Sweetie-
diabetes.
yeah,
Sweeties.
sweeties for the diabetes. Also, I remember a truck driver years ago he carried a cooler and everything in his semi truck. And whenever he got hungry, he just took an ounce of minerals. And he lost 60 pounds over a period of time doing that. So basically, the bottom line is every time she's hungry, instead of eating things that are fattening, try taking things like, first instance, you can eat French style green beans. There's absolutely no calories in them. You can eat as much as you want. You can eat cucumbers. They're a natural diuretic. So there's so many, and Docs has said over and over again that if you eat vegetables regularly, you cannot gain weight eating vegetables steamed and put
Well,
butter on them.
I wonder too if maybe she might need to have her thyroid checked or just add
Oh,
gold.
Stop.
thyroid is the
Okay. You have to be sure that you're taking, okay, the glucogel. You also have to take the selenium. You have to take the Ultimate Daily Classic, okay, and you take those minerals.
plant derived. Can you hear that? Plant derived colloidal minerals.
We can't hear that, but she is taking selenium and glucogel and de-stress.
Okay, that's good. What is the thing for the thyroid, Doc, that we got? What is it?
Ocean's Gold.
Ocean Gold. Yeah, yeah. She needs to take that.
2 or 3 of those twice a day.
A lot of people take that and get off their thyroid medication. Over the years, I've heard of a lot of people that Ocean Gold does the same thing that thyroid pills do, but everybody's different. But I would try that first before I would try a thyroid medication.
Yeah, Ocean's Gold is just wonderful. It's unimpeachable.
He said, Ocean's Gold is a great product.
We know that, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, lots of people are raising their thumbs, Dr. Wallach. Sorry
Okay.
you missed this time.
Okay, what's next here?
Any more questions?
If nobody has their hands raised, I do have another question. We have
Go
time.
ahead.
Actually, before I give you a question about that somebody called in, I found out today, Doc, that some of your books are on audio tape where we can listen to them like in the car. And I was not aware of that. Can you just tell us which books are available as audio books, and do we get those from Dr. Milan?
Yeah, talk to Dr. Milan.
Well, I know
Okay.
that my doctor is, I think, doctor is, I think dead doctors don't know us on all.
I love being read too, so yeah, I'll call Dr. Milan and she can tell me what's available, and we can talk about it this week.
Yeah, she can send you a list of things that
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Sue has her hand raised and she's unmuted.
Sue's got her hand up. Go ahead, Sue.
Yeah, I was just wanted to ask Dr. Wallach if I was understanding that woman had gotten older. Is it possible she just needs enzymes because her digestion is suppressed because of age and she needs just more enzymes to absorb the nutrition that she's craving and causing her to eat more?
Well, it doesn't hurt, okay, to take more enzymes. But you still need to take the nutrition. You can't depend it on being in the food.
Okay. Yeah, you can take enzymes, but you can't depend on any nutrition being in the food. You've got to supplement. That's the bottom line. So.
Okay, let me get back to the emailed questions.
Plus, taking the minerals, when you take the minerals, it doesn't go through your digestive system because they're so small, they get absorbed right through your intestinal wall and just go to work in your body. There's no absorption necessary because they're so small, they don't get digested. They're already digested, right, Doc?
As it can get.
Yeah, they're as small as they can possibly get, so there's no digestion by your body needed.
So they're just absorbed like by your mucosal, like in your mouth, and yeah.
Yep, they
Yeah,
go
some are absorbed in your mouth,
pass
your
through the.
esophagus, and most of them are absorbed in your small intestine.
Yep.
Okay.
Most are digested in your small intestine or go through your intestinal wall because the minerals are negatively charged in your intestinal wall. It's positively charged, so they go right through the intestinal wall and go right into your bloodstream and work immediately.
Another thing you can do when you go to bed at night, take an ounce of the plant-derived colloidal minerals and put them on your belly, and it'll absorb right through your belly into your bloodstream before you go to sleep.
Did you hear that? When you
Yeah,
go to bed?
I usually kind of gargle with mine after I brush my teeth.
Well, there you go.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, I have one more, and this is a teenager with a sudden bout of depression. He is 14 years old, a little overweight, very healthy, but he's been depressed and he doesn't want to interact with other family members. He just wants to stay in his room. He's been taking the pill form of HBSP, healthy brain and heart pack, maybe for 2 years. He used to take classic with the family, and then he refused, and he does not eat vegetables. How can we help him with his depression?
Okay, he needs the I-26.
He needs the I-26.
French vanilla, and also we have the here, what's the other flavor? Banana coconut. That's our biggest stuff.
Vanilla or banana coconut, they come in.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he needs to take Synaptive, and he needs de-stress, right, Doc?
He needs de-stress.
What about the hemp FX uplift?
Well, you can try that, but don't let him.
He said it's hemp is a drug, so don't let him just do that.
Okay. All right. Well, those are good additions to what he's already taking. So that certainly sounds like a good plan.
Okay. I don't know how it's going.
Right. We will. So we've got about 13 minutes left. Does anybody else have any questions? Anybody have any comments? Anything they want to say? Ask a question about a product?
Let me just repeat one. That is, if you want to add 50
Yeah, we can't hear Doc. You want to repeat, Char, what he's saying?
Yeah, you basically you want to live a long life. You got to supplement. You got to take care of yourself. You got to get on one of the packs and be faithful with it. And don't count on getting any nutrition out of your food because it's not there. And it's probably not going to be there for quite a while because the way farmers, they can buy the humic shale, but most of them don't. You know, I talked to Dave.
Miller?
No, Dave that runs the mine. Anyway, his name is Dave, and his son Rocky. They run that Rockland mine, and I used to meet him a lot of times at the health shows, like the Acres Convention. And I know Stouffer's Frozen Foods makes the farmers that grow the food. They have to use our humic shale as a fertilizer, or they won't buy their fruit vegetables that they grow. And I think it's either Hunts or Heinz. I get them mixed up, but Hunts or Heinz does the same thing with farmers. They have to use our fertilizer or they will not buy it. And if you, like everybody knows, Stouffer's frozen food is much tastier than other frozen foods are, because when you nuke them in the oven, they don't turn to mush like a lot of frozen foods do. So using the humic shale fertilizer that we have really makes a difference in the excuse me, the crops that grow from them. I remember Fred Pinkerton used to grow stuff. Fred grew tomatoes behind the garage in Fort Wayne there, and the tomato plants were up to the roof, the peak of the roof, which would be probably about, I don't know, 13, 14, 15 feet high. And he had to put a spool around them like a large metal slinky, and they grew up through the slinky. And you had to get a ladder literally to pick the tomato plants. I saw it with my own eyes. It was too dark to take a picture, or I would have taken a picture of it, because it's something you don't believe it if you don't see it. And I saw it. So help me God, I saw it.
Well, they large,
I remember
these sweet tomatoes, tasty tomatoes. Did you try one?
There's another fella that in Roseville, Michigan, he used to grow a garden in his backyard. He had a log cabin which didn't fit in the neighborhood. It was really nice. And he grew all kinds of stuff, and people would come and he'd just give it away to them. And everybody said the food tasted so much better by using the humic shale.
Right.
And I think what has to happen, in my opinion, is Robert Kennedy. I would love to get a hold of him and farmers need to buy the humic shale in place of the NPK fertilizer. NPK has nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, and it'll make the plants grow. But if you want to be healthy, it's got to be fertilized with our mineral supplement, which has got about 70, almost close to 80 minerals in it. There's a lot of minerals in there, and it's called humic shale, and it looks like coffee grinds. If any of you have bought it or used it, it looks like coffee grinds. And we put it on our stuff up at the bed and breakfast. So on the grapes. Yeah.
A lot of us use that, and it's time to start thinking about our gardens. So,
absolutely,
and order some. I know it depends on where you live, but we can start seeds inside, and have them ready to put out in May or April, whatever we use.
Yeah, I live in the woods, and what I would do is put a greenhouse. I'm planning on maybe doing that. Building a greenhouse, we call it the prairie. Building a greenhouse out there, and then plant some more food outside the greenhouse for the wild animals, because they need food too. We feed the deer and the raccoons and the squirrels. As a matter of fact, I had my son put a lot of bird food, all that stuff down on the right, so the squirrels can come up and get it, and might sit there on the other side of the glass and eat. And I'm telling you, that is entertainment.
Yeah, well, I don't want food for squirrels. I want to grow fruit for me and my friends, right?
Well, everybody's got to eat. And the thing of it is, if I didn't grow food in a greenhouse here, the animals would get it all. Because I planted a flat of strawberries once, and I got one strawberry out of a whole flat. So yeah. I've got a big cherry tree right outside my end of my house. I have never gotten a cherry off it because the birds get all the cherries. They never even drop to the eat them right off the tree.
Right.
So, and I don't have a problem with that. But if I want to eat anything myself, it's going to have to be grown in a greenhouse, and I totally get it, which is fine.
Right. Can you use your pool house? Char, do you have like windows that you could put
No, it's too small. It's full of junk. Besides, you know how Americans are.
Right.
Junk doodad collectors.
Right.
So no. Not big enough.
Okay, well, whoops, I've got another message. Let me check and see what it is. Yeah, okay. Judy's been texting me, and I get emails from the Michigan Health Department, Washington County Health Department too, for cases of the viruses that are going around, so whether it's flu or RSV or COVID, whatever's going around, and the flu right now is like 25%.
Colloidal silver.
Colloidal silver.
Right.
And killer biotic too. I love killer biotic. I take it every day. But yeah, the emergency rooms in Michigan are full. And a friend of my son's was telling him it's bad.
Yeah, so I'm in Ohio, and somebody I know was taken by ambulance to the hospital because their blood sugar keeps dropping too low. His blood sugar was 40, and he'd fall out of bed unconscious, and they'd have to call the medics. Took him to the hospital, and he had to stay in the emergency room for over 24 hours before they could find a room for him.
That's bad.
So Dr. Wallach, does Sweeties help hypoglycemia as well as diabetes? Yes. Okay, that's what I thought.
And balance out your blood sugar.
Okay.
So
yeah,
everybody needs to be taking, an adult needs to be taking at least twice a week.
Okay. Char Sue has her hand up. If Dr.
Sue's got her hand. We got time for one more question here.
Dr. Wallach, we talk so much about absorption in the stomach, but doesn't Sweeties help at the cellular level in transport of the sugars?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Because it's kind of like why we do all this nutrition. Char talked about how it gets in our blood. Well, we want it there so it can get to our cells.
So Sweeties is a wonderful product, and everybody says, "Well, I don't have diabetes." Well, you should be taking Sweeties anyway, okay? Because it helps all your cells efficiently utilize in a positive way, and so it's like making sure that you're solving the problem before the problem happens.
I rest my pancreas with it.
Oh yeah, your pancreas is happy about it.
Yeah. Well, I guess that does it for tonight.
Mute everybody so we can all say goodbye.
Okay.
Thank you, Martha, for enduring on this one. That was
It's Char and Dr. Wallach that we really need to thank because they're the ones that had to work extra hard.
We're all family.
We need to get Doc. You need to get your computer back for next week.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just it's supposed to be here either today or tomorrow.
Good. So next week when we're on, everything will be back to normal.
Yeah.
We survived. We endured, and we improvised.
I hope so. I want it that way. I want normal.
And
my name.
Introducing our most advanced nutritional support, 3.0 Rise and 3.0 Restore by Youngevity. This all-new two-part formulation builds upon almost 30 years of research and success of our legacy nutrition products. This is BTT 3.0, but with a new identity, to highlight the inclusion of targeted support ingredients for an even more robust supplement. The new 3.0 Rise and Restore boosts health around the clock, using time-duration nutrition for better absorption and utilization of each ingredient. This dual system goes beyond vitamins and minerals to provide targeted support for things important to all of us, like cognitive health, stress defense, mood wellness, and more. Designed to be taken specifically in the morning and evening, Rise and Restore gives you exactly what you need when you need it for maximum health benefits. Formulated with more whole foods and plant-based ingredients, this system is the most comprehensive nutritional support ever offered by Youngevity. Rise is gluten-free and vegetarian-friendly and features nootropic cognitive support with energy and metabolism boosting ingredients as well as mood boosting components. It also provides phytonutrients for everyday antioxidant and immune support and cellular hydration support. Restore is also gluten-free and vegetarian-friendly, designed with restorative nutrients to help your body recover from the day's stressors, featuring circulation and cardiovascular support, ashwagandha for relaxation and stress relief, detox support, pre- and probiotics for good gut health, as well as an adaptogenic blend for reducing stress, anxiety, and fatigue. Together, these innovative research-driven formulas provide a full-circle approach to daily foundational nutrition for an active life, all in great-tasting new flavors that make this product an easy lifestyle addition you'll look forward to each day, to help set the tone for productive days and restful nights. As research continues to identify opportunities to improve health, Youngevity will be at the forefront of those discoveries. Our mission has always been to support your overall health. Now we're going even deeper to target and support your optimal health, wellness, and happiness. Welcome to a new era in Youngevity nutrition.